Peace and balance, Leo, and welcome to your January 2021 reading. So this reading is going to be for all of my Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. If your Leo is in any of these placements, then this reading is for you. I'm going to start off by doing a reading on your personal life, and I'm going to jump into your love and business reading. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, Leos. We got the Three of Cups, the Emperor, the 10 discs, 10 cups, and the Magician. So here I'm getting a big like Aries energy. So you may be dealing with an Aries, or you have an Aries placement. But this Emperor card is like has to do with somebody else. So, Three of Cups, something happened in your environment. You may go into some kind of celebration in your environment. Maybe you accomplish something. I'm seeing a lot of support and enjoyment. You kind of focusing on whatever you got going on and not to focus on other people, because you see in this picture, it's like all the other people are faded and you're the only one, and the people in your circle are the only one in colors. So you're focusing on your own little circle, what you got going on, focusing on whatever you're celebrating, and not too much on other people and what they got going on, you know. You are barefoot, meaning that you grounded, or you grounding yourself, and you're feeling pretty secure and comfortable, you know. You're feeling comfortable, and simple, like easy. You're not doing too much, you know. You're not being, you know, you're not having too much on you, kind of light, because the clothes are pretty light and they're barefoot, you know. So you're pretty light. You're feeling pretty light, feeling content, you know, comfortable and happy, you know, feeling grounded. So that's good. And this is taking place in your environment. Now with the Emperor, this is somebody else, right? And with this, it has the Ankh. For me, I look at it as some kind of balance, the balance of the feminine and the masculine. And then it has like a ball. What is it called again? I only know how to say it in French. I don't know how they call it in English, but it's like the vision ball, the ball that, you know, witches use. Crystal ball. Yeah, he has a crystal ball in his hand and an Ankh on the other one. So a crystal ball on his left hand and the Ankh on his right hand. The right represent the feminine energy and the left represent the masculine energy. So you're probably utilizing the masculine energy to... The crystal ball allows you to see certain things in advance, certain things that may be going on, tapping into another space. So that can mean traveling spiritually or physically. But it's the left hand, masculine energy. So the masculine energy has to do with pushing out something. So maybe you may be, how do you say this? You may be like you're trying to see something, you know. You're trying to see something. You're trying to see if something is gonna work out, or you just... I'm getting like some kind of testing something. You're testing something in order to see if it's gonna work, or, you know, trying out something to see if it's gonna work. And then the other one, you're receiving some kind of balance, you know, in regard to something. I don't know. And then because I see the Aries energy in here, Aries are fire sign. And they they're kind of like this, they have this warrior energy, and then it's the emperor too, masculine energy, and then that warrior energy to it. So you may feel like somebody else is putting you in the space where you have to go to war with them, or like you standing up for yourself. And here, like, I don't know, maybe some of you guys may feel like you have a lot to, it's like, you know, when you a king, when you're emperor, you have a lot to handle. You feel like you have a lot to handle. You have a lot to, you know, you have people that look up to you. You have people that depend on you, basically, right? And you know, somebody else may come into your space to put you in a, like, they may anger you, and you feel as though you have to defend your post. Right, then you have to defend your post. You know, you don't want somebody to take you out of what you got going on right now. You know, I'll put you in an emotional funk, or create imbalance in your life, because you feel as though you already have so many things on your hand. You already have so many things that you have to deal with, people that look up to you. And if you throw enough balance, you won't be able to do what you need to do in order for them to, you know, benefit from you, you know. That's what I'm getting. Like, I'm getting you having to defend yourself, you know, being in that warrior spirit, maybe speaking your truth more, you know, or speaking your mind, letting people know how you feel about something, whether they like it or not, is what I'm getting. Or somebody else is speaking the truth and letting you know things for what they are, whether you like it or not. You know, it can go either way. And then we have the 10 of this. The 10 of this is, I'm getting you envisioning a future for yourself, you know, coming into a partnership and having some kind of foundation for yourself, you know, with somebody. But it's like, I'm getting it being more so in your imagination. And it's like, you have to work towards that. If you want something, you have to put in the work into getting that. And you're always gonna, you need to know that you're not always gonna get 100% of what you want, you know. So you have to be willing to compromise with that. Because I'm getting, for some of you guys, you're like, you want what you want, you're gonna get what you want. And if you don't get 100% of what you want, then it's not good enough, and then you sabotage it, you know. And that could be with anything. So don't have too much expectation, you know. Don't have too many rules. I don't know why I'm getting that. You may have too many rules set. Like, you want certain things to go a certain way, and if it doesn't go that way, then it's out of the picture, you know. You may be stubborn a lot, you know. Or you may feel as though nobody can tell you shit, you know. Like, maybe you may have a lot of money, you know, and or whatever, and now you feel as though because you have this money, now people have to like kiss your ass or something. So if somebody, you know, stand up to you or doesn't give you what you want, you know, even though that person, you may like certain things about that person, you're going to focus on that thing that somebody's not giving you, and then you're going to sabotage it, you know, because you're not getting what you want. It's like a spoiled kid, you know, or somebody that hasn't gone through stuff in life, and they feel as though the world owes them something, you know, or people owes them something, and the moment they don't get it, they start to act nasty and bitter and, you know, all that type of shit. So I'm getting like, you may be in your own way, you know, when it comes to whatever it is that you want. So yeah. And then the 10 of Cups here, I'm getting some kind of union. Yeah, some kind of union, and you're looking forward to the future. It's like, I'm getting like a lot of you guys are going to be manifesting something for yourself, or maybe having the house that you want, the car that you want, or your business working, you know, better, or, you know, just being you're going to be in a space where you're feeling content and you're looking forward to the future, you know. You're not focusing too much on the negativity, because you already have something. You're able to manifest something that now push you in this space of like, oh, finally, now I can look forward to the future and what life has to bring and just being happy and stuff like that, right? So that's what I'm getting with that card. And then the Magician card is like you willing things into your space, you realizing everything that you have available to you in order for you to get what you want, you know. And just things growing more, you know, you're starting to see things grow in your life, things moving further or moving forward, you know. I'm getting this feeling of you working with what you have, you know. You may need something, you may feel as though you need something, but you have certain things in your space that allows you to, you know, like make some work, you know. So you're working with what you have, you're not focused too much on what you don't have, you know. So that's that with your personal reading. I'm gonna jump ahead and get into your love reading. Okay, that was me. Oh, okay. So, love reading. So all the cards that I got here are kind of like bluish purple. And blue represent communication. Purple is kind of like the mixture of blue and... Wait, is it blue and red? I'm not sure. I don't remember. So I'm not going to speak on it. But when it comes to blue, I do know blue represent communication, right? So you're doing a lot of communication with somebody, you know? Maybe you're getting to know people right now. You have a lot of options and you're just talking to people to see who you want to invest your time into making things work. So we got evolution. She the lotus. Shine your light. And freedom. Okay, so for some of you guys, if you were in a relationship, you're starting to see things pick up. You're starting to see things grow, you know, and move forward in a better light, you know. Or you're about to attract somebody into your space that, helps you, or not even help you. It's like the moment they come into your life, you're gonna start to see things grow, you know. Or, you know, if you attract somebody, you might, I don't know why I'm getting pregnancy. You might get them pregnant. Or somebody you're dealing with is pregnant right now. But I am getting like the joining of two energies. So you're coming together with somebody else, you know, to... It's like now you're trying to be serious with your life or with your love matter. Maybe you feel as though you're getting older and you need to start to have things in play and you can't be playing no more. You want to have a foundation for yourself. You want to have kids and stuff like that. So you're working on to, you know, manifesting that, you know, because you're seeing that how time is going by, you know, and you don't want to stay where you at. So you're actually willing to put in the work into making certain things work so you can get there, you know, compromising and stuff. I am getting heavy pregnancy though, so ciao for that. Some of you guys may be pregnant right now. Some of you guys may be attracting a soul, like a soulmate or a twin flame. But it's somebody that you had past experience with before, you know? Like, you know, when you meet somebody and you just get that feeling of like, maybe you know them. Or like you be around them and your senses just light up. It's because there's some kind of connection, because you can walk around outside and just walk past somebody and not feel anything or not even acknowledge them. But you see somebody and it's just that immediate attraction and just that feeling that you get. That's because you had a past life together and there's some kind of connection still there. So your sense and your spirit guides are like lighting up and letting you know that, hey, you've been in that space before, you know, but, and you may either get like a good feeling or like a feeling of like, you know, just like, I may know this person, but it's not that feeling of like, damn, like, you know, when you like somebody so much and you're just like so attracted to them, you know. So that's what I'm getting. You're meeting a soulmate or a twin flame, somebody you had a past life experience with, or you may come in union with such person. And then with the she, the lotus is, you know, the person that you're attracting, they may be like really in line, or you may be really in line about, you may be very wise or very knowledgeable person. You know, you had a lot of experience in life, or they had a lot of experience in life. You know, they may have a lot of ideas, or they may just be like, they must be such a powerful being. You know, if it's a woman, she's very powerful. If it's a man, they're very powerful, you know. But you're attracting somebody that's really powerful, or you may be powerful, or they may look at you as somebody who's powerful, or somebody knowledgeable or wise, you know. You may have a lot to offer, or they may have a lot to offer, you know. Some of you guys may feel as though that the person that you attracting, you know, you may not be deserving of their love. You may feel as though they out of your league, or they may feel as though you out of their league, you know. So they may be hesitant to approach you, or you may be hesitant to approach them because you feel as though, damn, this person knows so much, they have so much, it's like they're so wise, they're so knowledgeable. Like, what do I have to offer them? I may not be good enough for them. And it's like, get out of your head, you know. But if it's them, then I don't know, because they may not be watching this video. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe you may need to take the first step into walking towards them and letting them know that, you know, you like them for who they are, and you're attracted to them, and you want to make things work. You want to get to know them and stuff like that, you know, so that they can feel comfortable knowing that, you know, you're not out of their league, you know, and you like them or whatnot. Or if you feel as though you may be out of somebody's league, you know, like, just feel confident, because you are your own perfect person, you know, in your own imperfection. Everybody's deserving. Everybody, you know, is worthy, you know. So, you know, just gain the confidence to actually get what you want, even if things may not work out. You know, at least you put yourself out there, you know. You had that extra confidence and extra boost, you know. So yeah. And then with shine your light is like, again, with that being confident, you know, just be yourself, express yourself as you are, and let them see you as you are, you know. You may act a certain way because you don't want somebody to see you as you are, and, you know, they start to hate, you know, like, or not like that part of you, you know. And if you were to just be yourself, they might like you for who you are, you know. Don't be afraid. You never even want to just act a certain way because of other people. You want to be yourself with everybody, and people that like you for who you are stay with you, and they don't, and you're gonna attract other people that like you for you, you know. Don't try to change for nobody, and don't try to change nobody, you know. Don't try to paint this picture, this thing, just so that you make things work with somebody, because at some point, I mean, that alone will let you know that things will not work out, because at some point things are going to reveal itself to you that lets you know that. All right, y'all, sorry about that. So quick disclaimer, if you hear any kind of noise in the background, just know my son is in the room with me. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, so like when it comes, like you have to be yourself, you know, you have to be yourself in order for the person that, you know, the person that you are attracted to, or the person you want to, you know, like build something with, sees you for who you are and accept you for who you are, so that they don't invest their time and start to, you know, like or you start, like they start to, you know, realize certain things about you that they didn't know before, and you know, shit get fucked up, you know. I don't know why my words are not coming right right now. I don't know why, but maybe some of you guys may not have like the words for something. It's like you want to say something, but you can't find the words. It's like you know what you want to say, but it's not coming out right. You know? Maybe you want to let somebody know something, how you feel, and you can't find the right words. And there's never going to be no right words. You just have to say it. You just have to speak. Even they say, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? You know, like start a conversation. And then you start to become more comfortable into letting them know what you wanted to let them know. You know? So take it easy on yourself. Don't stress yourself out too much. Don't overthink it too much. And just go with the flow. Just, you know, just be, you know, just be. And then we have freedom. You know, with the freedom card, I'm getting the person that you're gonna be manifesting, the person that you're dealing with, is allowing you to have some kind of freedom. You know, you know how we may get in a relationship and somebody may just want to be with us 24/7. Or just constantly nagging us, and it's like, you have to let people breathe. You have to let people have their own space so they can do their own thing, you know? Like, we don't own people, you know? We don't own people. We work together. We get to know each other, you know? And it's like, if somebody want to do something with you, then they will do it. If somebody doesn't want to, then they don't want to. You don't force people to do something you want them to do, you know? You never want to be in a space of being forceful with anything. It has to be some kind of allowance, you know? If somebody's being too forceful with you, oh, you have to do what I want you to do, because if you don't do what I want you to do, then you don't love me. You know? When it's like, you have your own way of expressing love and appreciation. And they have their own way of expressing love and appreciation. And if they express their love and appreciation towards you in a different way, and you don't think that's enough, and that's what you don't want, that's what you don't want, you know, like it's kind of a fucked up way of thinking, you know, because nobody's the same, you know. Nobody's just gonna like 100% fulfill your every need and every desire and every want, you know. Everybody's gonna be themselves. That's the point of relationship. Just two people that have different aspects of themselves coming together and sharing those aspects, learning from each other, you know, loving each other and just working together, you know, for the overall goal. And the overall goal is for each other to be comfortable, to be at peace, to have a foundation together, have kids. You know, like everybody do their own thing. Nobody plays as blockages in each other's life. It's just an easy flow, you know, some kind of freedom. There needs to be some kind of freedom in order for a relationship to work. Because if two people are always together, always constantly trying to be in each other's space, somebody's going to get tired at some point. Because we human beings. We need our own space. We need our own time together. Okay? We don't want to just be around people 24/7. All right? Even if you have a partner, you want them to go do their own thing, and you want to do your own thing. Okay? So that's what I got for that. I'm going to jump into your business reading. Leo's business reading. Whoa, okay. We got the King of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing your own archetype here, the Leo. Okay, or you may be dealing with another Leo. Oh, somebody that has a Leo placement. Either way, I'm getting along with this card. Now, with the King of Wands, okay, first of all, you got Wands. Wands has to do with manifestation, willing in. So you're spending a lot of time willing things, you know. Maybe you're willing, you know, you getting the business, the things that you want, or, you know, starting the business that you want to start, or, you know, whatever it is, right? But you're willing things into existence, spending a lot of time into manifesting. And with the King of Wands, I'm getting you being your own, like you being the one bringing success into your life, you know, you being the one discovering new things, you know, that can help you make money, or, you know, you getting new business ideas, you know, or you carry your own. It's like you line up your own, like creating your own way, you know. So you're working on creating your own way, you know, and walking your own path, going your own path, going on your own journey, right? And just, I'm saying, I'm feeling like some of you guys may be working with certain energies, you know, doing some kind of energy, like work, you know, like playing around with fire. Maybe you guys may be playing with something you guys shouldn't be playing with, or, you know, just, I don't know why I'm getting like some kind of obsession. Like there's like some kind of obsession with something. Maybe you are being addicted to something. I don't know. Whatever it is, you know, some people can be addicted to just constantly winning, constantly being first, addicted to drugs, or addicted to, you know, just like just being right all the time, you know. But some kind of addiction, right? You're just consistent with something, you know. I'm getting stubbornness too, you know, like, but I'm getting like, even though you have these negative qualities to you, the thing that makes you disregard it or feel it's okay is because you have certain things, you know. I'm getting, maybe you have money or something, so you feel as though, hey, you have money, so ain't nobody can tell you anything, you know. Or you know certain things, so hey, you know certain things, nobody can tell you anything. And it's like, no, we all add on to each other, you know. You may lack something that somebody has, you know, and somebody may lack something that you have, you know. And it's kind of like a teamwork makes your dream work kind of thing. Like energy coming together always creates something bigger. So even though you can create something for yourself, you know, you coming together with somebody else, you can create something bigger. But at the end of the day, it's your choice, you know, whether you want to compromise with that thing or that person, you know, in order for you to create something bigger, or you just want to be in your own space and just doing your own thing and just manifesting that way, or creating something that way, you know. Either way, it's your choice. And then we have, I mean, I'm getting like you being on dry land. So maybe certain things that you looking to the space that you're in is dry. It's not helping you manifest as much. It's not bringing much abundance. You're in a dry place. You're in a deserted island, you know, where it's constantly hot. It's way too hot to where as though nothing grows. You know, there's no water, there's earth and fire only. And heat only. No water. Not much air, you know. So things don't grow as it should, you know. And you're just in that space trying to manifest, and you don't have all the elements available to you to manifest something much bigger, you know, or more. But it's like you don't care, or you may be too comfortable where you at. You may be too comfortable where you at. So it's like, hey, even though you're lacking those other things that you may need, at least I'm comfortable, and at least I'm getting something, you know, I'm creating something. And hey, at the end of the day, we all make our own choices. If you comfortable where you at, you want to be where you at, you be where you at. But just know, whatever we do, like, everything has an outcome. We affect everything. Everything has a, you know, like, we have to deal with this, what's the saying? We have to deal with the result of our choices, the outcome of our choices, you know. Just know, whatever choice you make, you're gonna have to deal with whatever comes with it, you know. So you choose to be in that space, you may be experiencing something, but you have to deal with whatever else, as far as you're not fully getting more, you know, or having these distractions around you, or, you know, having less luck that you need, you know. And then, like, for some of you guys, I have, like, watch your back. Somebody may be, like, checking your every move, you know. Somebody may be seeing what you're doing, judging you from afar, you know. When I'm getting watch your back, somebody's behind you, just looking, just observing. And it may be an aspect of yourself, or it may be somebody else, but somebody's watching you. So watch your back, and make sure you look around you. Make sure you pay attention to what's going on around you, so you can have a full 360, and you don't just focus on one space or one area and disregard everything else that's going on around you. Because you focus on one area and you in that box, so everything else that's around you is like, the hell with it, when it's maybe those same things that may be going on around you that's affecting you in that box, you know, like, and you may not be aware of it. But yeah. And then with the Five of Wands, I'm getting competition, you know, you having to work hard, or, you know, to putting a lot of work into reaching the light, you know, reaching some kind of alignment, or reaching something that you want, you know. You have to put in a lot of work, and you may have a lot of competition to get that thing you want. So you may or may not get it. That's the energy I'm getting. You may or may not get it, because you're not the only one trying to get it. You know, you're not the only one working hard to get it. So yeah, whatever that's about. Baby. Whatever that's about. And then we have the Nine of Wands. With the Nine of Wands, I'm getting you being in this protective space. You like protecting yourself from something. It's like you're not allowing anybody to come into your space to even bother you, or whatever. Some of you guys may be playing out in this selfish energy, like everything for you and not for somebody else's. You know, it's like if you can't have it, nobody else can kind of energy. Or nobody is allowed into something, to a space, or whatever it is. I don't know, man. But you in this very protective space, like you on guard about something. And I'm getting you may be on guard about something and you're missing something else. You know, when we pay attention to something, we immediately disregard something else. It's always like that. So just know that whatever you're paying attention to, you're disregarding something else. Okay? So yeah, make sure that you, again, with that energy, I'll make sure that you look at your surrounding and you just not to focus on one space, you know. So that's that with your personal reading. I'm gonna jump into your love reading. Damn. Okay, so you may be going through a lot of emotion. Like you may be going through certain things that you're holding on to. Like yeah, certain emotion that you've been disregarding. Or your emotion may be all over the place. Oh wow, okay. Let me see some. Alright, so we got the 10 of this, or the 10 discs, Prince Cups, Princess Cups, Vulnerability, and Realm Bridger. Alright, so with the 10 discs, I'm getting you focusing on creating a foundation for yourself. You see yourself in a certain space and you want to get it. You want to get there. You know, you want to get that. You know, heavy on the like, you know, you wanting something and wanting to have it. Like, you have to get it. You in this scenario, you have to get it. And you don't have to. You know, you don't have to. You know, it's like, you may want to get something, and because you're too focused on getting that, it may be running away from you, you know, because you're chasing something, you know, it's going to run away from you, you know, because you're in this forceful energy. You want it, you're going to go and you're going to like go and get it, you know, so it may be hard for you to obtain it, you know. So maybe you may want somebody and you're just doing too much. Like, I'm getting this kind of like obsessive energy, like, you know, like, I don't know, but like for some of you guys, you in this obsessive energy of like, or some kind of like stalkish energy, maybe stalking someone, or somebody may be stalking you. Or you may be in this energy of like, oh, you want this person, you have to have them. Oh, somebody may want you and they have to have you. You know? Whatever the case may be. Right? Some of you guys may need to do some like releasing work. Like release energy. Like you may have a lot of pent up energy that you need to release. You may need to create more protection around you. Do some healing work. And also taking it easy. You know, take it easy. Like, you may be pushing too hard something. You may be pushing something too hard and you need to take it easy. Because when you pull something, right? You pull something, you push something too hard. You push it, you put all your strength into it. Once you get that to move, you will fall, right? Once you go in, you will fall, right? Because you put so much strength and all your focus and your attention and your energy into that space that is going to make you fall, you know, before you get back up, right? Or you may be pulling something so hard, you might actually break it. You know, or instead of pulling that thing towards you, you may actually break it, and you may lose that thing forever, you know. So you guys need to take it easy. And then with the Prince of Cups, I'm getting you being on your way to something, and it's something that's being in the way. Something, you see that octopus leg just getting in front of that horse leg, trying to make it stump, like, or make it, you know, like, be scared so you can run the other direction. So something is trying to stop you from moving into a specific direction that you're trying to go. Something is trying to scare you. Something is trying to, you know, make you derail you, like, you know, make you do a detour, you know. But something is in the way. Something is trying to be in the way. It's like something you're not noticing though. You're not noticing that thing that's in the way because you're just too focused on that one direction. You just focusing on moving ahead in that one direction. You're not seeing whatever is right there trying to get in the way of you reaching that space, you know? So again, here, you may want to have a certain love, you know, like relationship, you know, and you're walking towards that relationship, right? Or towards that person, but it's something else that's trying to stop you from reaching that person, you know? Or you may have to, you know, or something is trying to prevent you from reaching that person, and it can be positive or negative, right? Something may want to stop you from reaching that person because they may not be right for you, or stop you from reaching that person because they may be right for you, you know? Either way, that's what's going on. Something is trying to derail you. Something is trying to slow you down from reaching that space. You may be too distracting to reaching the destiny that you're not paying attention to everything else that's going on around you. And then with the Princess of Cups, I'm getting like you trying to offer your cup to somebody. You trying to offer somebody something, you know, and you're in that space of waiting whether or not they're going to take your offer, you know. Maybe you want somebody to commit to you, or you're proposing to somebody or whatever, but you're waiting on some kind of answer. You're waiting on some kind of reaction, you know, in order for you to make the next step. But right now you're in this space of actually offering something to somebody. And then with the vulnerability card, I'm getting like, in order for you to make things work, you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. You can't be too hard, you know, trying to act like you emotionless or you this tough person. You have emotion, you have feelings. You may not have been able to have access to it because you've been putting it in the back, you know, you've been, you know, hiding it, or, you know, like just keeping it hidden for so long that now it's hard for you to have access to it. But you have to learn how to have access to it, because, you know, things are not going to work. You know, things are never going to work if you're not willing to have some kind of vulnerability, you know, if you don't have some kind of emotional vulnerability, you know, or being vulnerable in specifically with somebody, you know. Because at some point, like you like the person is gonna feel as though they have feeling for a robot, you know, or they're dealing with a robot, and you're not a robot. You're a human being with emotions, you know. So you want to be a robot, or you want to be a human being, you know. And a robot may need to go be with another robot in order for things to work. So you may need to go with somebody that doesn't have feelings and things like that in order for things to work. So you guys can. But yeah, like when it comes to this vulnerable, like you can't, like if you want to be a robot, you go be with somebody who's a robot, to somebody who's heartless, cold, you know, and you go be with them, and you're gonna realize how, like, you know, that's not the type of person you want to have create a foundation with, unless you guys don't plan on having children and you just plan on just being together and whatever the case may be. I don't know, but you'll be with another robot, you know. But don't try to be with somebody who's all in the emotional and their feelings are trying to be vulnerable, and now they can't have that emotional, you know, like connection with you, you know. And now they feel as though they have to suppress an aspect of themselves that makes them who they are, because you don't have that yourself, you know. So you don't want to do that, you know. If you can't open up to somebody, then don't be with them, you know. If you can be vulnerable with somebody, then don't be with them, and go be with somebody you don't have to be vulnerable with, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. In order for the relationship to work, you have to be willing to be vulnerable. You have to be willing to be open, in order for everything to be on the table, you know. And then we have Ram Bridger. And with the Ram Bridger, again, with the bridge, you have to there's another space you have to cross, you know, something in order to reach another space. And you crossing that bridge, it's a lot of tests that's going to be coming ahead. Like it's a lot of things that's going to be testing you to see if you actually worthy of reaching that new space, you know. And I'm getting like some of you guys may get temptations, you know, or you know, like something may break you down. You know, you may need to let go of certain things, of certain baggages along the way before you reach that new space, you know. Because if you're not able to reach that new space and you fail the test that comes ahead of you, you're not gonna be able to reach that new space. You know, you're gonna have to go back, you know, or go somewhere else, you know. But either way, I'm getting some of you guys may go through some kind of test to see if you willing, not willing, if you're worthy of reaching that new space, you know. Because it's a lot of abundance that's gonna come about in that new space. Okay. So yeah, that's what I got for the love reading. I'm gonna jump into your business reading. I think it's the second time to get the full card. I'm not sure. Okay, business reading. We got the Four of Pentacles, the Fool, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Swords. All right, so this just confirms some of the things I already said. But with the Four of Pentacles, I'm getting you trying to hold on to something. Hold on to your wealth. You may have a lot of money and you like holding on to it. Or you feel as though you have to protect it. So anybody that comes in your space, you immediately think, oh, somebody's coming to your space just because of your money, right? People want to be friends with you because of your money. People want to be in a relationship with you because of your money. Or just people want to deal with you because you have money. And that may or may not be the case. But I feel like you're just holding on to your finances, to your money. Like, and you just overprotective with that. And it's okay to be protective of your finances, you know, making sure that, you know, it's secure and nothing happens to it. But it's another thing for you to become so obsessed with it to where as though like you not let it control you. Like you have all this money and you feel as though like, you know, like that's what makes you, you know, or that's the only thing that's you seeing for or whatever, right? And you just stop things from happening. Let's say somebody's interested in you and you just immediately think that somebody's interested in you because of your money, you know, or because of what you have, and they may not even be, and you start to be this protective thing and you push them away, or you know, whatever the case may be. But you need to loosen up a little, okay? Make sure you secure your money. But Messiah, no. Make sure you secure your money. Thank you. Make sure you secure your money and everything, and you also like, you know, like just be easy, okay? Like nobody's trying to take your money. It's your mentality, you know. It's your mindset, okay? So just chillax is what I'm getting. Some of you guys may be like away from society. Like you may not want to be in society or around people, and you just focus on your finances, you know. You're focusing on your finances, and you're disregarding the world or anything else that's going on around you, you know. And you know that's keeping you still. That's keeping you in one space, you know, unable to move anywhere else, because you feel as though like the same thing you're protecting, not the same thing that are keeping you in a box, you know. It's like you're holding on to this thing, but now you in this place where you have so many things on you that is keeping you still. You're not able to move further in certain area of your life, you know. And you don't want to stay there forever. And then we have the Fool, trusting more, you know, being more in this trusting energy, you know, but also knowing, you know, being careful where you're going. Don't act too foolish, okay? Don't act too la la li la 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 do that. You're not seeing where you're going, and you just might fall off a cliff, okay? So, you know, it's okay to trust and everything, but also not being too naive or not being too gullible or just too in la la land, you know, just moving and not knowing where you're moving or where you're going, and just doing things not knowing why you're doing certain things. You know what you're doing, know where you're going, have more trust, have more faith, but also be careful, you know, be careful. And then the Eight of Cups, having to let go of something, you know, in order for you to walk towards something better. You know, it's like you already have, it's again with this, it brings me back to the Four of Pentacles. You holding on to this thing, and it's like you have to let go of it. You know, it's already, your cup is, that cup is already full. Now put it somewhere safe and secure, and go on and explore a new aspect of you, or something, create something new for yourself, and stop trying to pay attention to this one thing, because it's keeping you still, you know, and you're not becoming experienced in certain, when it comes to certain things, you know. So you in this space of having to let go of something and moving into something, moving into a new space and going to something better, you know, crossing over, you know. And I'm getting like you maybe going through some kind of emotional, maybe something happened to you in the past that put you in that space where you have to feel overprotective of what you have or what you made of yourself. But it's like you have to heal that energy, you have to heal that thing that's putting you in that space in order for you to move into a different space. So you're putting a lot of time into learning how to let go. And then we have the Four of Swords. The Four... Baby, please. Shh. Calm down, okay? The Four of Swords, frustration. You guys feeling frustrated. Whatever reason, is only you knows why you're frustrated. But you choosing to be in that frustration, okay? If you're feeling frustrated, something is not going out a certain way, well, whether you're frustrated or not, that thing is not gonna go a certain way. So you might as well, hey, put it back, play with your toys. If you're frustrated about anything, you putting yourself in that space of being frustrated, it's not going to change anything. So you might as well do something about it, you know. Or if you're working on one thing and you feel frustrated, then focus on something else and let that thing take place, you know. Or you guys may be frustrated sexually or frustrated emotionally, you know. Either way, do what you got to do, man. And be smart too. So that's that for your business reading. Yeah, so that's it for your reading. Thank you so much for being in my space and allowing me to bring forth this message to you. I hope you gain something. And until next time, peace and balance always. Bye-bye.